her lie I tried to believe. Why? Because we're trying not to believe her lie. Here we go. We're gonna keep on going for more torment of my own mind. Oh yeah, she left. She said a couple of words, the fat one, and standing next to her, and took off. I wonder why. Fat girl looked at me a bit awkwardly and sad. Sorry. Her ex just exited, so... And if her reaction was the most understandable thing in the world, so the ugly chick just dumped me for a fat guy that had probably flashed her a while ago. I was depressed, but not about her departure. See, obviously, at least the alcohol had began to work, to do its work. That's when the night started talking a turn for the worse. I wonder why. My friend, who was selected, is seen on my left, in front of the fat chick, was now seated on my right. He spotted the sports dude who had been cheating with that girl before, was now just enjoying his time with the fat girl on my left. I wonder why. It was when I realized that my friend, without as much as a warning, had started a group conversation with her and me. So how long have you two? So how long have you known each other? I was staring blankly at the table, or maybe the beer in my hand, trying as best as I could not to look interested. I think she answered him with something and giggled, but I didn't remember at all too well. She seemed to be drinking quite heavily too. Don't tell me we're gonna see some nudity. I don't want to show it to the internet, but I wouldn't mind seeing it either. The long man. The long man. That you must be glad to have a chance to see each other like this after so long. Maybe it's fate, who knows? I think I changed his voice. Either way. It's been a little while. About a week. He was irritating me. It was so obvious that he was the one behind it. All perhaps they had planned this together. And others to humiliate me or something. That's when I uttered something that probably shouldn't have. I said I didn't know why I thought it was a great idea. Tell me. I glared at him with perceived defense. How did you know that she and I knew each other? Anyway, I analyzed his every change, and in expression, I probably thought he would be flustered by my sudden inquiry, that he would start stuttering unbelieved to explain himself cheerily, but to the contrary, he was surprised that I didn't know the reason behind it. I don't know either, so why are you asking me? All I know is I'm just doing this. Moving my blanket around while doing this. Reading this. Yes, I have like 3 blankets. I don't know why. It's comfortable. Come on, man. Everyone in high school probably knew about it. You didn't you? Don't you remember that nasty girl in her group of friends who started all this awful rumor that caused the moment that she quit school? Wait, she quit school? Because of that? Ah! Fuck, now I remember. Oh, man. I keep on changing his voice. I remember still. You were so ruthless. You walked up to those girls and started insulting the shit out of them about how undetected they were, and about the fact that they were wasting their time and had no future. Oh god. And then you start listing every achievement case that ever accomplished, from the prize she won in the some piano competition. I think to the natural ranking that she dropped with her academic performance. You know, I'm not the type that would ever hit a girl or anything, but this one was just asking for it. She didn't even try to listen to what you were saying at all, and kept on cutting you off, talking some bullshit that she heard somewhere down the street. How reckless, really. I have a feeling that actually, when you look at a lot of chicks, can actually be really mean. They're also scary. This is why I hide in my basement, you fools. I don't like seeing the light of day. This is why I watch all of you in pain! No. This is when I was still very much on edge about losing what I had. Thought I was only drove on the world. Some bitch was bad-mouthing her. Something along the lines of permission or something stupid. She like that. I was a week right after she suddenly quit school. Anything I guess goes, I guess, but then she had nothing else more useful to do. With their sorry less lives, when they were started just besides rumors about her cheating during exams or offered sexual bribery. There was teachers, in order to get a higher ranking in the midterms. Oh, this is... Now I see why it's going downhill. And why she kind of left. That's when I lost my shit, because telling those ridiculous things insinuated that the rival I had always seen as my equal, in reality, nothing more than a fake. And that was completely uncapable. When you have people literally spreading rumors that you're spreading rumors and shit like that, then yeah. And yes, I would have beaten the shit out of them if I hadn't been for a teacher stepping in. Hey Tim, do you remember what you shouted at her to make her shut up? Enough! Enough! Even if she cheated during the midterms, or per herself, it would have changed the fact that she was bitter than a lot of you. At least she achieved everything she ever set out to do. Why am I making him sound a little more feminine? Like, what the hell? You low-life bitch. You will never understand the meaning of the term achievement for as long as you still live in this world. Do you understand, you worthless piece of shit? I remember down in the very last syllable. I have no fucking idea why though. He said it out loud. Not nearly as perfectly as I remember it, but it was still very surprising to hear it from someone else's mouth. I then instantly noticed that she had started to blush at the moment she understood the meaning behind those words. Oh, this was bad. This was misunderstanding. I never said any of those things to protect her. I only said it because... Oh! At that moment, I knew for a fact you were head over heels for her, and I found it so tragic that you had to probably never had the chance to say it to her. So, how can I only understand why when I met her out of absolutely nowhere in the at my part-time job? Okay, to be honest, that's actually somewhat happened to me. I met a chick out of freaking nowhere that went to high school like 3 years after she left school. No, 4 years. Like 4 years after she left school, I met her. Like, did you go to blank? Like, go to blank and stuff. And she looks at me like, fucking seriously, you were there? I'm not even kidding at that. That's happened to me. Oh god, man. He points casually to her. Funny stories come out of the strangest of places too, man. I had to try to organize something for the both of you. Oh, now when I think about it, is there a chance that the main protagonist here and the chick will get together? Oh, that would actually kind of make it interesting. So that's why you invited me to here tonight. I was then my 4th beer. Now I was on my 4th beer. I was not what we could call a heavy drinker, but then so I was flustered already. But I didn't think people actually noticed. It was probably easy to connect by my wasted features which were much more prominent than anyone else's. Yeah, man. Why else were friends right? You look down all the time, so I thought this might cheer you up. Mike and Tim, you shouldn't have. Damn you, Alarm! No! Seriously, you shouldn't have? You fucking idiots! I'm keeping the swear words in, man! I'm not censoring this shit! I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you all have a great and wonderful time. And I'll just see you guys in the next video. Have a fun